Don't mind my noisy birds. Parakeets in the morning, you know. Olaf, the little boy, he's got to make a lot of noise. And Olaf. Yeah, Sprinkles, chilling. Okay, so I have some good news in my Paphiopedilum collection. Here are all of them. All but one. Two, actually. Two are not in semi-hydro. And my 4 are. So, I have been growing this one. This is my oldest one. The first one I ever got. I'll have to look at my notes. But I think I've had it for 2, almost 3 years now. This growth here has been growing for me for a year now, I feel like. It took a year for this growth to really take off. And as you can see, I got some action down in here. I got roots, more roots. I planted in semi-hydro months ago, and it just took off easy, no problems. But I don't know if you can see, we have some more awesome news about it. Oh, jeez. Can't get the right camera angle, but right in here, you might see a shadow, a little pointy shadow there. That's a spike. And when you pinch the new growth here, you can feel a little stick. You can kind of, oh my god, parakeets. You can kind of see that there's a bit of a bulge happening inside here. I have a spike on the way. I am so excited. Look down in here if you can. There you go. You can see the sheath of the spike. So finally, after years of waiting, it's doing well. And this one's been under the it's a T8 light, getting some natural sun. And it's been doing great. Temperatures in here, this is what it's been during the summertime. So that's the condition it's been living in. And in the wintertime, it's a lot cooler in here. The highs are 66. Then we also have this little guy. Wasn't doing so well. I lost one of the growths on it, but it's doing fine now. I repotted it into bark only, a fine bark mix. And once it gets more roots, I will be putting it into semi-hydro. But it's popping out a new leaf. I've had this guy for 2 years now with no signs of a spike. But I'm moving it in here because this guy did so well. Maybe that guy will do well. This new growth is growing really well, really strong. And maybe in a year I'll have a flower off of that one. This one, I think I got another year to go on this. But this new growth has just taken off. This is one of these guys. It's so pretty, white. This is probably my favorite one. Shh, don't tell the others. Or second favorite. But anyways, it's doing really well. It's growing nicely. This one I have not put into semi-hydro because I've been kind of afraid to. I don't know why, because everybody else is doing great. This one is from China. I ordered this on eBay and it was sent to me. This guy, from everything I've read, he likes cool, cold conditions. So I'm keeping him downstairs, where it stays a lot cooler in the summertime. But in the wintertime, I'll bring it up here and grow it under lights because it stays really nice and cool up here in the wintertime. Or I might not, because I'm going to put a heater up here for the birds. I don't know. I just have to keep this guy nice and cool. It comes from high elevation mountains. I live in high elevation mountains. Grows among rocks. And, yeah, I got a new leaf since I put it in semi-hydro and since I've had it. It's given me a new leaf. I love when I see new growth of any kind. So that gives me hope that this guy will do okay for me, because these guys are notoriously difficult paths to grow. But it has a really huge pink pouch and little tiny white leaves. I mean, petals around it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It was kind of an experiment. It was kind of a... I probably shouldn't buy it, but I bought it anyways. But I felt like the conditions that I have here, being so cool and naturally high elevation in the Sierra Nevadas, I should probably get that one to grow. And you know what? I think I will. But for more good news, as if that beautiful spike wasn't enough, up here, this guy, I put him right here, and he gets some natural sun. As you can see, there's some natural sun, but he's also under fluorescent lights, and he's been moved into semi-hydro. And let me show you. Let me show you what is going on. This one was what I called my sad Paphiopedilum. It's the big yellow bulldog looking one, and it has since given me a new leaf, which is beautiful. I've got what looks like down in there a little new root growing out. But as I was looking at the new root, I noticed something even more exciting. Ta-da! Look at that. There's a new plant coming out. Yes. So happy about that. Because this plant was doing really well for me. So well, in fact, that I got it to rebloom. Boom. Well, I guess it didn't rebloom. I got to respike. That's a spike right there. But when I saw the spike coming, I got really excited, so I moved it from where it was to another spot, and then I started watering it more, thinking like, oh, it's growing a spike, it needs more water. Well then, because I was taking better care of it, I rotted it and set it back a little bit. Because this plant was doing much better when I just sat it and forgot about it. I really thought this plant, like a year ago, wasn't gonna do much or anything for me, but new growth. I'm excited. I'm super happy. In semi-hydro. Paphiopedilums love semi-hydro. I think that's a fact. So I really got to repot this guy into semi-hydro. And that guy. Alright, well, those are my Paphiopedilums, and thanks for watching.